Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Workiz unofficial Facebook Live product talk, the first of many to come. I'm your host, Rose Khan from Workiz, and I'm here with our Workiz team lead, product team lead, Maor Livni. Unfortunately, Kevin could not join us today due to some technical difficulties, but hopefully in the future he'll be able to join us, and we can do this, many more times, possibly every month or every quarter. We saw a great need in the Facebook group of people having a lot of questions with our products and how certain things work and the time it takes for certain things to work. And we'd love to answer all of your questions. We went through everything, found it, compiled them, and we are here with our team leader who has gone and taken the painstaking task of making sure he's researched all of your answers and come to you with all of the information that you will need. Okay, Moar, I'm going to ask you the first question that I saw asked a lot in this group. Let's go ahead. The first question was a Sunbit question. What is Sunbit? How does it work? Do you need a down payment? And then how does it start? Do you start it doesn't start until you invoice someone? How do we begin with it? Can you start with that?
Yeah, so Sunbit is our installment solution, like loan as a service. And as for the what is the down payment deposit, like it relates mostly to the invoices, not to the deposit side. Deposit is a different scenario, and it varies between 4 interest-free installments to 24 installments. It really depends what is the number of installments. Like if it between if it's until 4 months, it will be with no fee. If it will be more than 4 months, it will be with some certain fee, and there will be a deduction of a 5% fee of the full amount for Sunbit. The process should take something around 1 to 2 days.
Amazing. Thank you. Next question. The next question was also with Sunbit. When processing Sunbit payments, it shows the whole amount paid in Workiz, but it's 5% less when the money hits the bank. How should you justify this with your books?
So there is no like seamless solution for that, and like our suggestion is that add another record in QuickBooks Online, or QuickBooks Desktop, whatever you guys are using. We are providing solution for QuickBooks Online. There should be a bank deposit record in your QuickBooks Online to justify those deduction of 5% fee.
Amazing. Thank you. Is there a way to figure out which customers, this has to do with tech moved on from Sunbit, is there a way to figure out which customers choose to stop receiving text messages? Some may have done it by accident. How do we send them instructions on how to reapply?
So we don't have an out-of-the-box solution, something that we are providing like as a feature, but on each thread you'll be able to see if client has clicked stop in the text messages as a reply, and to get it from there.
Fantastic. Thank you. Cancel, reschedule, or confirm their appointments. Customers should be able to do this via the job confirmation message. Can they?
So as for our appointments, jobs, customers can confirm the job, but as for schedule or cancel, we currently don't provide that capability.
Mm-hmm. Do you know in the future when possibly?
This is something that we're considering, but we don't have any timelines for that. Mostly, I suggest that as a workaround, they will just reach out to the business and take it from there.
Great. Now we're going to move on to bank transfers. I saw this question quite a few times.
Yeah.
Why does it take 8 days for a bank transfer to be deposited into your account? It seems a little long to verify funds, doesn't it?
Yeah. So due to the fact that we are like Stripe and us are relying on bank transfer, which is something that might be a bit longer than our other solutions, but very trustworthy. So it will take like until 8 days, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. until the funds arrive and the full confirmation of the bank for those accounts.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I understand. Now, in regards to client mergers, sometimes we can't tell which client to make the target. It doesn't show the client ID. Does it really matter? And will all jobs, leads, estimate, and addresses be brought to the new target client?
So like this feedback is valid, and I talked with the dedicated PM product manager for that front. And but we are like certain like at the moment this is what we provide to the table, and we will consider adding the idea as well to the client page to make it more to clarify in those stages.
Aha, thank you. Now, sales proposals. Why can't we update and edit sales proposals from the proposal manager board? And I also see a second question. Why do we have to upload a new estimate and load the proposals for each update we need to make?
So those two questions are completely valid, and we hear you. We will add down the road in probably or this quarter or the next quarter. We'll do a nice revamp, more enhanced solution for the sales proposal, either for the sales proposal manager and as well for the builder itself. We'll provide more tools, more ways to make it more robust, to make more tools to edit the templates from there, and it will be a much more seamless solution than our current one.
Ah, fantastic. Now, in regards to tags, why when we use it, there was a lot of questions about tags, as you can see. I compiled a lot of them. We really pay attention in this group. Why when we use a tag on a job and or lead, it won't upload the tag to the client, or when we tag a client, it won't load to the job and or lead?
So as of today, client tags and job tags are separate objects. We hear your feedback, but currently this is like what we are bringing to the table in terms of separation. It does make sense because those like can vary, and it makes life easier for a lot of customers.
Uh-huh. Now, on to the next one. Why can't we tag calls on the phone log?
So this is a valid feature request, and like we strongly encourage you to create a Canny request. Canny is our like feedback platform that you are using. We're constantly take a look at the Canny, and if there are certain features that we feel that like understand that they'll be powerful for you guys, for the customers, we'll like happily will promote them.
And we're
It just
serious
exists
about
in the
this.
moment. Like, yeah.
Yes, we're serious about this. Make your requests because we see them and we talk about them and we see, when we can get them done or if it's possible or if it makes sense for the product itself. Continue making your requests. It really means something to us. Moving on to another question regarding tags. What if we have a certain tag for a specific client when we generate a new lead and it doesn't show?
So, like the first question, like lead tags and client tags are separate. So, yeah, same
Ah,
answer.
I see that. What's the point of the tags besides filtering on the reports?
So it allows them to monitor and to see which job has a certain tag. So in terms of like this, to go to the job and see which tag is label has that, and the reporting side from filtering angle, it allows as well users to use them for automations. So if I'm like, for instance, I would like to address like if a job has a status of something, and then send an email, but just for a job with tag specific one.
Understood. Okay, we're going to move on to the client portal. When do we know when this will be rolled out specifically?
So currently, there's major customers that are using the client portal, but it's still counted as a beta and the rollout phase. The full rollout will be for Workiz Pay customers only, and it's supposed to be available to everyone by the end of October, mid to end of November, max.
Oh, fantastic. So it's coming soon. This is
Yeah.
exciting. Oh, we've seemed to come to the end. We went through so many. I
Yeah.
reviewed through that, through the group. I went through all the questions, constantly gathering them, really listening to, your questions, your requests, your comments. we hear you and we see you and we actually care. Now Maor is going to give us a little sneak peek on what's coming, which is very exciting. So I'm going to stop sharing and let Maor take the stage. Let us know.
So yeah, thanks, Rose. So mainly we're talking about like plenty of additions in the upcoming quarter. We're talking about equipment tracking, which will be out in a couple of days. Multi-day jobs, that's something that we're aiming to crack in Q4. Unscheduled jobs is something that was highly requested on Canny, and we are pushing that, so it will be out as well in Q4. We are working constantly. This is not a product feature, but in terms of enhance our customer support, it's something that we are having a lot of focus on that. In terms of other features, we are working as well on the revamping the phone dialer, so it will have a nice look and feel and more usable, friendly. A lot of focus in the communication side. We're putting a lot of effort to promote and to close gaps and bring new features to the table to bring that to bring that feature, make it more robust and comprehensive. On the automations angle, we are working to provide new ways and to make the automations, the Workiz automations, more actionable. So if for as of today, as far as we got with the Workiz automations, we will bring more tools, and like it will be send automatic invoicing, for instance. If like some job get a specific status, that we can send an invoice automatically. We'll add more capabilities on that front to make it like not just from the notification angle. Yeah, that's pretty much it, and a lot of upcoming stuff, and yeah, we'll be more than happy to share with you guys.
That's fantastic. It's so many exciting things. Obviously, your team knows best. I would love to open the floor if there's any questions in the comment section. You can ask through the chats, of course. If you have anything, give them a minute or two to see if there's anything that comes through. But that's exciting. And there's currently some like beta testing with some of the products and things like that. So
yeah, so if you guys are willing to participate in beta of the new features, upcoming features, feel free to reach us out. You can send me a message via Facebook, like on Rose, like we are available on that front, and we'll be more than happy to. Yeah, and we're coming with a new program of beta testers, beta customers. So if you'd like to participate as well, let us know.
Absolutely. I think Diane is typing. I'm just going to see if she has a question. Okay, Diane has asked, how much time commitment are you expecting with beta testing?
So usually for beta cycles, we provide 2 weeks of beta, but as of this is not mandatory. Like this is like for us, we'll be more than happy to get more beta testers and like commit, and the like feedback can derive either from feedback sessions. It can be via emails. Like every feedback will be more than happy to do so to get. So it's not something that you like need like it's mandatory specific stuff, but yeah.
Fantastic. Okay, any more questions in the group? We'll give it another minute and then we'll end it there. We hope to do many more of these. Often we're going to gather questions, and in the future we'll even preemptive this with letting you guys know about in advance, and you can submit your questions so that we can get to everything that you guys were wondering about, need information on and things like that. It's very important that you guys know the product, everything that's going on with all our tools and all our features, and that you know how to work them, because we want it to work to the best of your advantage. Okay. I think that's it for the questions. Thank you so much, Maor, from taking the time, because I know you're very busy with your team. That's for sure. There's a lot of tools and features you guys are working on the product. And we hope to see you again soon. It's be fantastic. We'll see you guys all another day. Be well.
Have a great day, guys. Thank you.